Hey friends, I have not been around for a couple months, but I wanted to jump on and just share my outgoing swap package for the Juicy Fruit 2023 swap. This is hosted by Geneva of Purposely Crafting the Divine Intervention. Super duper excited about this one. Kind of lost my creative mojo there for a minute, got busy with some other things, and I am back. I've been working on this for the last month, and I'm really excited to share the details. So for this swap, we needed to create, well, obviously it's a fruit theme. Juicy Fruit is the name of the swap. 2 bows, 2 tags, 2 bag toppers with bags, 1 Memdex card, a sequin mix, and then we were permitted crafter's choice for the packaging. So let's jump into what I have here. First of all, for packaging, I actually saved that for last. I created everything, and then I decided, it just screamed market tote to me. So I created this little market tote bag. This is so awesome. I really should do a tutorial on this. I actually found a tutorial online to make this one, which measures about 5.5 inches in width, and then about 2 inches at diameter at the bottom, but it does stretch up to about 3 at the top. And you can see you can hold a whole lot in here. This was the simplest little tutorial. I did do my own thing on the handles because this is what my market bag looks like. It's just in miniature. I added this along the top, and I think I dropped one along the back. It was actually a handbag tutorial, no dye needed. But the nice thing about it is you can craft this in almost any size. It is so easy to do, super easy to make your own and modify. And then I created on the computer in Photoshop this Juicy Fruit swap graphic, and then just die cut that into a tag. I didn't do any real embellishment on this, figuring the recipient may want to repurpose it for something else, and that sort of allows them to do it. The tag is all that I use to dress this up with a little bit of yarn. So let's jump into it. I'm gonna put this crinkle right in the bottom because this is Geneva's, the hostess's bag, so I'm gonna package that last. So let me show you what these look like when they're packaged. Gosh, where'd I go with it? There it is. So each bag was slightly different. Oops, sorry, I'm moving the camera. So this is what the outgoing looks like. It's all tucked in there, and I included the card here in the front. So it was sent to get to, and like I said, I did create one for the hostess. So this is what the other bag looks like. You can see I did the handles a little different, and I used different papers. One 12 by 12 sheet would create this bag. You actually have a little bit left over. So I did make a card for each recipient. Just pop that up a little. I used a Concord 9th die and stamp set for that. And I found these lemon lime flavored Sprite Tic Tacs at the grocery. So I got one for each person because I just finished this up, and gosh, it just matches so cute. So let's talk about the Memdex. I actually used a base from a set that I think came from Coco and Reno. Had a pocket, and I didn't use the pocket. And then I used the KS Craft ruffle die here on the back. And I think it's a KS Craft lemon die, which I made into a shaker. You can see I got these cute little lemon clay bits and used some teeny tiny flowers. I was most excited about this. I printed this off on the computer and made these little stitch banners. It says easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like to say it. Go ahead, say it out loud. You'll see what I mean. And then I took a skewer, cut it, painted it white, put a little pom-pom on the top to make that little flag, that sort of flag banner it tucks in the back. And then use the eyelet and this cute little lemon charm that I think I got off of Temu or Ally. So that is my mem decks. And then I did layer this up so it's super sturdy. All right, and then for the two bows, I used peach paper and the cherry paper. Again, I think this is a KS Craft die. Love my pom-poms for the center. So you can see these are a good size. That's as long as my finger. I love the little flags on the back. And then just package that up into a cello bag with the little bag topper. For the bag toppers, I'll be honest, I created other bag toppers, but then wasn't happy with them. So, oops, I'm not going to be able to pull this out now. So I went back and I ended up using a large doily die, flipped it in half. Again, I printed this one off my computer and then just cut it with a label die. This comes from the Peachy Keen collection. And then I have these really pretty, like, clear butterflies. They pop up when they're out of the bag. I just stitch down the center, and then they're folded up. So pear and lime. This is from, again, the Peachy Keen. One of them says Peachy Keen on it. And then just created the little bag topper and tucked the bags in the back. And then for the tags, I created this little portfolio. You don't really need a tutorial for it. Literally fold a piece of paper in half, stitched around it, created these little pockets so it holds my two tags. So this one's actually the simplest, but probably my favorite. I love this paper. It's kind of like a gingham. It makes me think of a picnic, like tablecloth. And then just a peach paper with the peach branch die cut that I stitched down. Again, printed "You're a Peach" and then just stitched that, and I did layer that with another piece of paper. So this is nice and sturdy, and then a little bit of dyed seam binding to hold that together. And then that tucks in. This one, I used the new KS Craft pineapple die and made a shaker out of it. Just put a little bow in it, Sweet Summer, which I printed, some little flowers, and again, the seam binding, and stitched all around the edge. So then I closed this with just a little bit of this pink twine tied into a bow. And then a really simple embellishment on the front. The recipient could certainly take this and add a title to it. And use it in another project or expand on it if she wants to. And then the final piece is the sequins. So I've had these little kind of like milkshake cups, and they even come with this little straw, which I think is so cute. This reminds me of the smoothies. I have a fruit smoothie almost every single evening. I make mine with berries. But I put this sequin mix together, and it reminds me of pink lemonade. And then I have these little, like, beaded berry or fruit charms that are so stinking cute. Just went so perfect with this. So I thought that's a fun way to package up the sequin mix. And you can see there's some of those little lemonade clay bits. There's some strawberry clay bits in there. Just super duper cute. So this is what is going into my outgoing swap package, and I hope the recipients love it. I will post this video once the hostess receives mine and posts that. And I hope the recipients love it. I can't wait to get my 2 swap packages, and I will certainly share those. And if you haven't yet, if you enjoyed this, I would hope that you hit the thumbs up to like it and subscribe so that you see what I get back in this swap. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.